Welcome back to another video. Today's topic is about Bach and his mathematic mind in writing music. I will analyze his piano work in mathematic perspective of view, like what you see in this Prelude and Fugue in F minor 857. This is one of my favorite preludes because it sounds like a nocturne in Baroque style to me. Very calm and soothing, suitable to listen to it at night when it's very quiet. The contrapunctal writing in this piano work can form different geometric patterns, and before I explain how these shapes are formed, we need to cover a little bit of historical background first. I will be playing one of his preludes later. His work must be treated differently when you analyze and when you play. When you analyze it, you can look at it mathematically, but when you play, it has to be played with musical shapes. That's why I can't wait to share the hidden secret about Bach's music with you, because I've discovered some secrets in this prelude with mathematic point of view and want to share the discovery now. Anyway, this is just my personal point of view. You can decide whether you have to follow or not to follow. Actually, Bach had 20 children and only 4 became well-known composers. When he was 18, he came into conflict with church authorities because they found that his music was too complicated. And I believe that is also the reason why many music students nowadays don't like to play Bach's music. But a few years later, his reputation was growing steadily through his virtuoso performances, which include improvising complicated fugues and playing with his feet on the pedal keyboard better than many performers that could only play with their fingers. I hope you understand Bach's music better and start to like it after my explanation today. This music of Prelude and Fugue is a good example in Bach's music that has combination of polyphonic texture and rich harmony. You can see that there are several melodic lines of equal importance often occur at once. And the interesting part here is these several horizontal melodic lines can form the vertical progression of chords that directs the musical motion. This shows an astounding mastery of harmony and counterpoint. This prelude starts with a main theme in right hand, and I like to treat it as a question. And when this main theme comes back later in the left hand part, in bar 2, I call it answer. It's like someone asking a question and another one answer in bar 2. This creates an interesting conversation between the right and left hand. And the first bass note serves as a supporting point for this conversation, like you see in the score. This can form a triangle shape across the first 2 bars. The melody that accompany these 2 main themes are called counter melody, and again, this counter melody can form another triangle shape in the background. This, when both triangles overlap with each other, it forms an interesting geometric shape. And the mathematic ideas occur again later in the second line that form smaller triangle. Now let's see how did Bach build up the climax in this piece. In third line, the small and short melodic groups play together between the hands in parallel movement. And these parallel lines can form rectangle shape as they move to a higher register. The dynamics will increase accordingly from soft, moderate soft, and go louder and louder and louder. And then towards the climax, it will stay loud. And later you can listen to how I handle these mathematic ideas and turn it into musical shape and lines. The second movement is the fugue. First of all, let me explain what is fugue. Fugue uses musical technique called counterpoint, where multiple melodic lines can be followed independently but together form harmony called polyphonic texture that is used in this fugue. We can hear individual melodic lines but form harmony when they are played together. There is an opening theme, which is a musical idea that is used again and again within a work. As you can see, this main theme is hidden in 4-part writing of soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. Each voice takes turn to play the theme. This main melody is called subject. It is first appeared in alto line, and later it comes back again in different voices. When one voice plays the main theme, the other voice will play new melody to accompany the main theme, and this is called counter melody. When second time this subject is played in different key, we call it as answer. In development section, usually this is a section that Bach develops new contrasting material using other techniques in interesting ways. And this section The subject will come back in different keys, and the episodes are placed between each separate entry of the subject and answers. Those sections that connect this subject and answer together are called episodes. The recapitulation starts when the main subject comes back at a bass in tonic key and followed by a coda for ending of the music. If you find my tutorial useful for your music study, you can subscribe to my channel for full collection of classical composer analysis and their music. Let's take a listen to this piece. I hope you enjoy my playing, and thank you for watching. Thank you.